Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Total Recap.
Total
Total Recap. We just watched
Spider-Man 1.
Numero uno.
Spider-Man 1. That was what it was originally going to be called. It came out in 2002, and
But it's been touching us.
Has that been fact checked?
yes,
Yes.
wow,
All I
You
gotta
go
say.
watch the movie right now. It's fucking amazing.
holy shit!
It's probably one of the
man.
best movies I've ever seen. I know we were just saying it's our favorite Spider-Man, but I think it might be one of the best movies made
Oh, agreed.
ever.
Agreed.
Okay, I don't know if I'd go that
I don't
far.
think so. No.
Yeah, I'm surprised any of you agree with me. Actually.
All right,
Thank
so
you,
we should.
Greg.
I'm Greg,
I'm Sash.
I'm Tony.
Sam.
and yeah, let's recap this total.
Oh my.
That was good, Sam. What are you talking about?
So we start.
Shut the fuck up, Sam.
I'm sorry.
Get your head in the game. Dude.
I'm in the game.
We start with the narration.
Yeah, that part wasn't very good.
I like
Yeah.
that.
It sounded bad. It sounded like a high school.
Wait, narration.
When he's like, "My story is not for the faint of heart."
That's a great line.
Oh,
Chill
all
out.
that shit.
That's the podcast description. This podcast is not.
But
for the
okay,
faint of heart.
okay, yeah, that was. I didn't like that, but at the same time, the narration is such a big part of like.
I just think the opening dialogue in the I'm not saying there shouldn't have been narration. I'm saying the opening like the actual dialogue within the narration could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
Dialogue was not a strong suit.
I completely
at the same
disagree.
time-
Whenever Tobey Maguire or whenever Tobey Maguire or Kirsten Dunst were on screen, I thought the dialogue was pretty perfect. Either or. Now it didn't have to be both of them. Either
Yes.
or.
Can you give us Can you give us some examples?
Yeah, dude. When he's like, "You make me strong and weak at the same time."
Wait, can you
I don't
get-
even remember
Can you get
that.
closer to the mic, please?
Mary Jane, I saw Spider-Man and I talked to him and he said to me, "Hey, how does Mary Jane make you feel?" And I said, "Spider-Man." I said, "Spider-Man, she makes you feel. She makes you feel like you're strong, like you're getting stronger, and you're getting weaker at the same time. She makes you feel."
You speak up.
I'm closing my eyes. I want to
Shit.
hear this.
Yeah, pretty close your eyes.
Okay.
She makes you feel she makes you feel absolutely terrified. And,
This is actually verbatim, dude. This is
and,
This is very impressive.
and excited.
Just an aura of this shit.
And I don't know how she makes me feel. But what I do know is that she makes me want to be a great man. That's what I know about Mary Jane.
Wow.
That's
Wow,
like
come on.
word for word.
You
That
know-
can we get a round of
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
Wow.
Thank you very
You know, I was-
Jesus Christ.
I was worried we'd have trouble recapping the movie, but
This guy
you
knows the
knew a
quotes like
whole
the
monologue. So I think we'll be
That
just fine.
monologue touched me, dude. I was like, he's killing it right
That-
now.
No, he did fucking wreck.
Yeah, it brought her to tears.
Yeah, like
think-
not even at the end, like halfway through it,
She's, like, starts
and she's
crying.
crying for the rest of the monologue.
Yeah,
It's that
for
good.
everyone who thinks that Peter Parker is just this awkward kid and that he's dumb when it comes to
No, yeah.
Mary Jane. No, this dude is fucking smooth. All
He's
he
a player.
needed,
He's a
needed was
player.
like 3 or 4 things, and he had it in the bag. This dude is.
I think it's because of the third movie. Like it taints
Yeah.
the image of him
He's a
throughout
big
the entire
dumbo.
series.
He's an idiot in the
Dude,
third
and even
movie.
like the opening when he's like taking her picture at the Spider Museum.
Damn,
That was
dude.
smooth.
So much
Smooth
smoother
as
than
fuck.
Harry,
Harry
who's just
Osborn's just copying information.
and he's looking over his shoulder the whole time.
Yeah.
He looks so
Hey,
nervous.
do you know that
It's a defense
spiders
mechanism.
And he stole
camouflage
that
and
line
shit?
from Peter. Let's
Yeah,
not forget.
bullshit. And yeah, so Peter's like, "All right, I'm just gonna take a picture." Actually, that was kind of
Yeah.
weird, but
No, man.
No,
It
no,
was
he was
smooth.
like,
It was-
oh, can
I
I
don't know
take
how
a?
to explain-
No,
it
no,
was
no,
smooth.
he was like, oh, can I take a picture for
The paper?
Can
And then
for
she
the
was like-
paper?
she's like,
Oh, and then
"Don't
she was
make me
like,
look
really,
ugly."
me?
And she's
Me?
like, oh,
you
I
want
know-
to take a picture of me?
I know it's not for him, it's for the paper.
Oh, it's
He
like
made that
then
very
it's not too forward. But this dude.
no, and then he's smooth.
Oh.
She's all like, she's like, "Don't make me look ugly." He's like, "That's impossible."
Yeah.
Yeah, boom, dude.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
And he
got
played
him.
so
Got him.
silly, and oh man, he played that off.
There
well.
were at least several times where Peter Parker got him to Mary Jane. And those are my favorite. Those are the scenes that stuck out for me.
The Peter Parker got him.
Peter Parker got him.
Peter Parker got him.
Peter Parker. Yeah.
How about when he kicks Joe Manchachio's ass?
Oh, fucking
Yeah, Joe
destroys
Machancho.
him. Joe Minganongo gets his ass whooped, and it's great. He's huge in this movie. It's
No,
ridiculous.
he's at least like 5 inches taller.
He
than
looks so old.
Yeah.
He looks. Everyone in this movie
Holy
does not
shit!
look like a
He's
teen.
like, yeah, he looks like he's 25 and he's in high school
And
still.
fun fact, Frankie Muniz was almost casted
God,
as
this
Peter
again?
Parker. This
been
blows
saying this
my
all day.
mind.
Yeah.
I think it would have been great.
You think it's a fun fact, but I don't think it's that fun.
Well, hold on. Where was I? So he was, and then he, he's late for class. He's chasing the bus.
Yeah.
All right, that was fine.
Yeah, everyone hates him in
How
this
about when
movie.
he grows his hairs on his hands? That was a cool part.
Okay.
Hey man, you're.
Yeah, he grows the hairs and he climbs the wall. Whoop-de-doo. Let's talk about how climbing, how it'd be impossible to climb a building. Because
How about you shut the fuck up and
Wait.
you guys were talking about a Spider-Man
he would
movie?
literally get his shoulder yanked out of his socket.
I mean, yeah, but he's also sticking to the walls.
yeah,
Hey,
but
you
it's
see
like
when
he's
the Green
literally
Goblin
hanging.
kicks him in through a brick wall.
He also-
dude?
he
You
also
think he's
clearly
fine
has-
That's the equivalent of like.
He
I
also
don't
clearly
even-
has super strength and he can, he can heal
His
quicker.
tendons are thick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah.
definitely can withstand like a lot more than the normal human.
But I'm just looking at the
Bomb
way-
blows up in his face, man.
Yeah, and he's fine. And then the second one, he like gets knocked down in that corridor. with all
Yeah,
the
second one
cars.
he gets his ass whooped, almost as much as Joe Manganingo.
Manganingo.
But and who shows up in Spider-Man 3 for a quick little.
Manganingo shows up again?
Yeah, the
When?
Harry Osborn's funeral at the end.
Oh shit!
didn't have any lines,
you're right.
but-
You're right. Yeah,
which I
no,
thought was a cool
I
touch.
can see it.
It's like, oh, good. They brought Malala Mano, Malala Black back. So that was a nice touch. First of all, though, Tobey Maguire is great. I think we're all
Yeah,
We're all
I've been
lovers.
sleeping on
His
Tobey
acting
Maguire.
is
we're all
insane.
lovers
That's
of
an
Tobey
absolute
Maguire.
fact.
Dude, he's so good. He just like stares at people when they walk away, and it's like really funny.
Holy, yeah, he's just like
He's
there's something about
the
him.
perfect awkward like
Oh my
nerdy
God.
high
You know
school
what?
kid.
A big complaint people have about him is that people think he's a good Peter Parker, but that he's not a good Spider-Man. He's a good
No,
Spider-Man, dude.
I'm not gonna give him like a shit ton of praise. He's a good Spider-Man. I don't think he's an amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I used to think he was trash. He's not that
I never
bad.
thought he was trash. I think in
it's a
this
different
movie,
kind
that
of
part
thing.
lived up exactly how I thought it would live up.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like his lines are awkward, but he's always awkward.
I think that shows more. I don't know.
He definitely
I don't
with
know.
his Spider-Man, it's like a lot of the time with most it's like Peter Parker's awkward, but then Spider-Man's kind of more confident. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, it's kind of like I think they're trying to go for it to be more confident, but it still comes off as awkward. But I think
But it
unintentionally.
works though, because he's.
But
you
at
know,
the
he's
same
just
time, it
starting
works
out.
because Peter Parker's already awkward.
Yeah,
But I
that
don't
too,
know
yeah,
if they're
yeah.
intending for his Spider-Man to be just as awkward. But it
I
comes
think it's
off
just
that way.
awkward, just because like he's just starting out.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's the lines like, "Hey, Gabby" or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ugh. But that's that's more maybe with the writing than.
True.
Yeah.
But he doesn't deliver it that well.
Yeah.
So, but he's so fucking good. I mean, just
But his performance as Peter Parker is so good that I'm just like,
Insane.
okay,
he's just
that's
the perfect.
enough, dude. That's enough.
And you can.
We get it, man. Chill out. You're good at acting. You're good Peter Parker. We get it. We can stop
It's
now.
completely believable that
That's
like
why they canceled Spider-Man 4. That was the reason, actually.
he's too good.
They're like, all right, you've shown us 3 movies. You're the best Peter Parker. We won't make a 4th one. We get it.
Come
we
on,
can't
man.
do it. We can't do
We
it.
understand.
Other people
you're
are gonna
the
get-
best.
Andrew Garfield wants a crack at this, man.
I really want to play Spider-Man.
I want to show my chicks. I want.
Toby.
And we are Andrew Garfield haters.
Yeah, fuck that fucking.
Fucking
nerd,
that.
He was
prick.
bad. He was bad.
He was so bad.
He fucked that guy. Fuck him.
Oh,
I see him.
fucked that guy?
No, not. No, I fucked that.
fucked
No,
that guy?
no,
You fucked
no,
Andrew Garfield?
no. Fuck that guy in general. He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. But those movies
Sounds
are
like you
so
really wanna
bad.
fuck that
No.
Okay, the lizard was good in the first one. He was fine.
No.
I thought he was kind of good. He did the
guy. I
whole
thought
doctor
Dr. Connors
thing.
was kind of good. I thought the actual lizard was really
Okay,
good.
I'll agree with that. But Dr. whatever his name
Dr.
is
Connors.
the lizard.
Yeah,
That's
Dr.
the
hey, get
lizard,
it,
though.
It's Dr. Connors.
He wasn't
Dr.
sympathetic
Connors.
at all. Like that lizard's whole thing is that you feel bad for him.
Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the lizard in Spider-Man 3.
Yes.
Wait,
Well,
what?
he's not the lizard yet, but Dr. Connors in Spider-Man 2 and 3.
He will be, though.
No, not
In the
that,
next one.
Not in that series.
Yeah, no, they're bringing him back.
In the next one, there's like leaked storyboards where Mysterio was actually going to be in it,
Mysterio should have
In the
been
fourth
in
one?
fucking far,
but not like a major
far
part.
from Homecoming.
He was
What did you
in
say? What did you
Far
call the
from
movie?
Spider-Man Far From Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming's still 3 months away.
But there's like a montage where I guess he's like fighting. He's like bringing a guy to jail, and it's Mysterio, and the guy who plays him is Bruce Campbell, the guy who was the ring announcer and then the waiter. He has the
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
that was
yeah.
gonna be his cameo.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would have been like so cool, like so clever. But
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That guy was slick, and he was almost Mysterio.
yeah,
That would have been amazing.
That would've been great.
Spider-Man 4 should have got made. That would have been
I
so
know.
good.
I
What the fuck? That would have been so amazing, right?
oh Sam, did you like this movie?
What? Yeah, sure, I guess.
He loved it. Sounds like he
Well,
loved it.
Sam enjoyed it.
Sam loved
We
it.
heard you giggling.
We heard you giggling and crying, and you
Yeah,
You
crying.
were mostly the Mary Jane parts you were crying.
You
Oh,
were-
man.
But there were also a lot of cheers from you. Whenever Spider-Man was
Yeah, you'd
triumphant,
give a woohoo.
you'd be like, yes!
There's a couple of yeehaws in there.
When Spider-Man first started swinging, you were like,
Kick my legs in the air.
you're like,
Yeah.
you're on the edge of your seat 100% of the movie. I thought you were going to fall off a couple of times. I was a little worried. I was like, Mom, Dad, come down here. I think Sam might
Sam's
fall.
about to fall off his chair.
He's too excited.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, boy.
They're gonna be so pissed.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that's funny.
Shit. Ooh. I
Dang.
need to stop honking this horn. We're recording in my Honda Fit.
On the fence.
Let's see. Am I still? Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't that sound kind of sexual? I gotta stop honking the horn.
I guess.
Not really. No. I'm gonna say no.
All right.
It's when you squeeze.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They're not
you.
coming, dude.
I know.
Back
But
to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Dude, way better than I
Holy
remember
shit.
too. I remember
Okay.
being good, and he was way better.
That
than
is
I
one of the
remember.
best actors that entire franchise has
Yeah.
ever fucking
Yeah.
gotten.
Best performance in the movie, hands down.
Yeah.
He
That
fucking,
mirror thing, that whole mirror
he
scene.
Every-
that mirror scene was so clever directing wise too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like-
and it was cool because like if you looked back at like the non-mirror
Yeah, you
version,
could see that he
you
was
could
still
see
saying
that he's
the
still
stuff.
like saying it.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my.
like
It
he's
was
two
creepy.
personalities in one,
So
but he's like
cool.
behaving in two different ways
It's-
at the same time.
I wish we got more of that because you get a lot of
Yeah.
it when it's just Harry looking at him, but it's not nearly as cool. Because it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah, when he's
Yeah.
giving his monologues.
Like it's just like he's
I don't
straight
know.
up
I
like
think they did it enough. I feel like if they
Sure.
did too much of it, it would have been.
that's true.
Yeah, it would have been like
But-
goofy if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did too
yeah.
much.
So I
You're
think they
right.
did it the perfect amount.
And it has much more impact.
Yeah, just
And
having
just-
a few moments, you know.
And he's
really
got
good
the
ones.
hots for Peter, like so bad.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that I
Hilarious.
never noticed.
yeah,
he
that's
has, he
Norman Osborn doesn't even care about Harry. He's in love with
he
Peter.
is absolutely fallen deeply in love.
Yeah.
with
He
Peter
wants
He
Parker.
hears
to
that
adopt-
Peter needs a
he
new
wants to
job,
adopt
him.
and
He
the
would-
smile on his face is ridiculous.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
the
just
second he walked
You want
into
to
the
work for
room
me, Peter?
yeah, he's like, oh
for
yeah.
dinner,
Yeah.
You want to work for me,
The
Peter?
emotions on his face completely change
His
when-
eyes light up
when Peter needs a job.
Yeah, he'll be talking to Harry for 3 minutes, and then Peter walks in the room.
It's like, oh, Peter Parker.
practically like pushes Harry down.
Oh yeah, he's
It's kind of sad to watch.
Yeah, remember when like Peter shows up for the dinner? He is his
Parker!
face fucking lights
Every
up.
time Peter walks in a room, Norman Osborn's face is just. But I think they did Norman Osborn and Harry's relationship perfect in this
Yeah,
movie.
they
Yeah.
did very well.
It was like so.
and it
like,
added more to Harry's whole
Oh
arc.
yeah, and like
Because
yeah,
without that, Harry would be boring as fuck in this movie.
yeah, he's pretty good in this movie too. He's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like there's some parts where he's a big douchebag, and it's like his reasoning's pretty weird, but
For why he's a douchebag?
Shut your mouth about things you don't understand.
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
scene, the Thanksgiving scene when he's yelling at her, it's like what? How could you
even have the
like what? It just seemed really weird.
He's got daddy issues.
Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, he's it fits though. At the same time,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, at least you can clearly see why he's being a dick.
and it's like Norman Osborn's
cool.
like so shitty to him, but you can see he definitely loves him though. At the same time,
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
it's just too. It's not too like ridiculous.
yeah, because like in Amazing Spider-Man 2, he straight up fucking hates him. He's like, "Good luck, you're gonna die
Okay,
soon."
that
yeah.
movie is hot
Dude,
dumpster
that
juice.
movie's bad.
Yeah,
Dumpster juice.
Dude,
That's been sitting out in the hot fucking sun after the garbage has been taken out.
yeah, fuck that
He's
movie.
right. That movie.
That's the worst Spider-Man movie.
Holy
I'd say.
shit.
100%. Even 3 is
No,
way
3 is
more
so much better.
watchable. It's
I like 3 more than the first one. To be honest. I think the first one, it just has no charm to it. It's just completely like.
Wait,
just
what are you
seems-
talking
The
about?
first Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought you were.
yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
what
how's
you
it-
were supposed to watch.
No, no,
What
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
is
no,
that?
no,
phone
no,
off.
no, no,
We
no.
need to have
What's the
serious
matter
talk.
with you?
No.
I was about to be seriously like
No.
pissed off.
The first Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because at least Amazing Spider-Man just feels so corporate and like there's no heart put into it. It's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we have to reboot it.
Okay, I'll give them some credit. I'd like the idea of going into Peter's parents.
I think it had a good concept, but I think poor
And
execution.
it was cool. They had,
Yeah, it would have been
but
a nice touch.
dude, they did not do it. Like they did not completely follow through with it.
Yeah, it seemed like they only did it try to make it just a little different. But
Yeah,
they still did the origin, and it was really
Andrew
boring.
Garfield.
Ugh.
He's okay. 1, he's too old. I did not think he should have been in high school. And 2, he's a pretty boy.
Yeah, he's way too good.
No
looking.
one's
He's
bullying
way-
that kid. Are you kidding?
He's a model.
No one's bullying him.
Yeah, that kid does not get bullied.
Emma Stone is.
Emma Stone
great.
is the best part of
Yeah, I
that
forgot
She's great.
movie
MJ,
of all
or-
both of those movies.
She's
for
great
fuck's
in those
sake.
movies.
Yeah, as Gwen Stacy, she's perfect.
Yeah, by far.
Just as perfect as Kristen Dunst.
Yeah,
is
equally
as
as
Mary
perfect.
Jane, man.
You know
They're
what?
both very,
I
very
did.
good.
I actually did like her
I
a
knew
lot.
you'd eat your
Yeah.
words.
I think
knew you'd eat your
it's the same thing
words.
with like how Peter's intelligence. It's Spider-Man 3 really like
Yeah.
really makes
That
her.
movie really taints the rest of the franchise, and it's
Uh-huh.
a shame because the other 2 movies are fucking great, man.
Mhm.
They're amazing movies.
Yeah,
And like now I'm like
They should
looking
get more
back and
credit
thinking
than they
about
do.
Spider-Man 2 and just like how it like flows from 1 to 2 and it's fucking great. It's fucking
I think
great.
1 and 2
It's
are very
seriously
good.
fucking
Swift
great.
stroke, dude.
'Cause
It is
it's-
fucking. It's dude. Yeah, fucking great, man.
Because
You
2,
said
yeah,
it.
2.
Seriously, 1 was a home run and 2 is just a fucking victory lap.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think 2. The reason I like that more is just like the whole story about how like
There are more spiders in it too, right?
I don't think so. I really
What?
doubt it.
I thought there were like a lot of spiders on one of his webs.
What?
I thought he spun a web and then like a bunch of spiders found it, and there was like a shot of that. Like they're just standing on
I
his
think
web.
there's a lot more spiders in the first one because
Yeah, there was
there's the whole
14 in
spider
that one
lab.
lab.
There's specifically 15.
No, but this was in the wild. In Spider-Man 2, it was.
There was
it
also
took
one
place in the
crawling on the
wild.
web in the. I never thought we'd talk about how many exact spiders are in the Spider-Man movies.
I think there's way more in 2. Just like in one single shot. I think there's more scenes of them in the first one.
Man. I really don't know. But yeah, I like Spider-Man 2's just whole like, you know, how it sucks kind of being Spider-Man and like
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm gonna fucking give it up.
and just how his life is so ridiculously bad. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
and
much
then-
better once he
Oh,
stops.
and J. Jonah Jameson I think is at his best in that
yes,
one.
that- you're
Yeah,
right, that is
yep,
when he's at his best.
absolutely.
And then you also add the the
Landlord?
landlord
Yeah.
who's great.
Oh yeah, Landlord and his daughter.
Yeah,
They were
and
funny.
They're such a great. And then Harry Osborn's, I think, even better on that one. Just
What is Harry's role in the second one?
Yeah, what does he
he
do? in this one?
he kind of sets Peter up with like Otto Octavius. He's like,
Oh,
he's-
you're right. And he starts running Oscorp
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was really
he's
cool.
like the
Yep,
sleazy.
yep.
He's really gone full into it,
Yeah, dude.
and
That is it. No, that was
And he
spot on. That
cares
was
so
spot-
much about like
Dude,
money
I'm
and
impre-
shit.
That was good.
Thank
that was
you.
like really good. That was a great description
thanks,
of it.
man.
I mean that. That was very good.
I love these movies. They're so, even the third one has
Holy
so much
shit.
the
charm.
third one, it's so watchable.
Plot
It's
wise
still
and
so
character
watchable.
wise, it's all over the place, but
But
it's
who
so
gives a shit? It's
entertaining,
fun.
and it still has that charm.
It's almost more impressive that they managed to make like they changed the tone, shift the tone so dramatically,
Yeah.
but still make it a great movie.
Hmm. And yeah, it's
This
just
franchise is insane.
yeah, it's a shame they didn't make the fourth one.
Yeah, props to Sam Raimi, honestly.
Yeah,
Sam
he-
Raimi,
great
you did
director.
well. You
Holy
did amazing,
shit.
man.
Like wow, he did.
Big
he,
ups. Is he doing anything recently or ever? Like I don't think I've heard
He
about
mostly
Ever?
does horror movies. Like he's
they
usually
good?
doing. He made the Evil Dead movies.
Oh, is that
I
a zombie thing?
It's more like a haunted house thing.
But are there zombies in the haunted house?
They're sort of. They're not. They look
I
like.
feel
zombies.
like Evil Dead's
It's
a
more-
zombie thing.
It's
dude,
more-
I feel like this wasn't a good movie.
Well, the movie.
The more you're describing it, the more.
The
it
Evil
sounds
Dead-
really
well, the
bad.
Evil Dead movies,
Stop
they're-
saying it. It sounds so
Sorry.
bad.
These movies are more like they're more like comedy, like horror comedies, which is
Oh,
That's something Reno would watch.
actually Reno loves them.
Yeah, I
Dump
bet he
it,
would.
dump
Yeah,
it.
dump it. We're editing this out, dude. I don't even want to think about the Evil Dead ever again.
He also made Dark Man.
Oh, dude,
I don't
these
even know what the
movies
fuck
sound like
that
they
is.
suck.
I never saw it. Liam Neeson.
No one probably did.
Oh, but yeah,
It's a show and Liam Neeson's in it.
That is fucking crazy, man. That's fucking bonkers.
sorry, a car just.
I thought he might have been in trouble.
Yeah, I thought the cops were coming. But
We're not where we're supposed to be. That's all I need to know.
officer, we're just recapping the first Spider-Man movie. Turns out he's a fan.
Come join.
Special guest, Officer Davis.
Yeah, no, I thought the
Loved Aunt May.
Yeah,
Loved
loved-
Aunt May.
loved Aunt May so
Okay,
much.
and also the whole thing with Uncle Ben, very good. Just as good as
Uncle
I
Ben
remembered
is
it.
so good.
Just as good as
Yeah.
I remembered it. Holy crap.
shit.
Very wholesome, those two.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I completely
Uncle
agree.
Ben and
though.
Peter Parker. It's so you just feel so innocent with those
Ooh,
two.
Yeah. I was, yeah. This, wow, and Aunt May's great,
Aunt
and
May's
it's
great
like,
as always.
yeah, they're so old. There's
I
so
like
much,
it.
but yeah, I don't care because they're,
It adds to the charm.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like their grandparents.
yeah, and it's like, fuck it, they're so good. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like seeing like those actors, like that's straight off the page though. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, wow, they're just so good.
Dude, these birds are still back here, man.
There's birds everywhere.
Keep you like tweeting and shit.
Yeah.
Greg is keeping 30 birds hidden in his trunk.
It sounds like there's a nest back here.
Yeah.
I think it's
recording
mating season.
in a Honda
dude.
Fit with a bird's nest in it.
2 canaries are giving oral back there.
Yeah. What else?
You think Parrot's 69 in the wild?
no.
All right.
Can you
so back to
imagine how
Spider-Man.
only in captivity.
Only in captivity.
Yeah, it's limited.
They have nothing left to do when they're bored. Yeah, I just
You're talking about Uncle Ben and Aunt May at
Yeah,
their age.
and I really like the scene in the car. I know you guys thought it was a little weird.
Oh, I just thought the beginning was a little weird. I thought by the end, I thought it redeemed itself.
Yeah, I agree.
But I thought the beginning was a
Acting's great.
little weird.
Oh, and then in Spider-Man 2 with the Uncle Ben scene.
Don't remember.
Oh, well, that one's so fucking
was it?
great. It's like it's kind of like it's almost the
Okay, is this a podcast for Spider-Man 2?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you have to wait till
Yeah.
the Spider-Man 2 episode.
You're right. I love the teacher guy, the bald guy. That he was great.
Oh,
teacher
yeah.
I kid you not.
I kid you not.
I kid you not.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Harry Osborn, get in line. I'll snap your neck. I kid you not.
I kid you not. Bonesaw, great.
Yeah, the whole wrestling
Jigsaw.
scene
Bonesaw
was
fans
cool.
were cool.
The wrestling scene was the only music that was kind of dated, but it was fine.
At the festival.
Oh, Macy. Yeah, the Macy Gray.
That's
That was
pretty
actually
bad.
the most. Yeah, but also like, yeah. I was thinking about the guitar riff at the end, but I actually kind of like that.
At the end of what?
What?
Like, like the guitar, like the kind of like punky, like when
At
he
the end
wins
of
the
what?
wrestling match.
I don't remember that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
fine.
remember that either.
But the Macy Gray was like, come on.
But yeah, one thing I gotta say, this is a very like comic book movie.
Yes, dude. It feels
Yeah.
like you're
This is
reading
the-
a comic
This
book. It's
is one of the
crazy.
most comic, like straight, pure comic booky
Yes,
movies
dude.
I have ever seen.
They got it, and like not that like, dude. Man.
And if you go back,
It's so subtle, but it literally feels like you're reading a comic book.
and you go back, like when this came out,
And with
like,
that, like the dialogue fits perfectly, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, anything
With
that's
that, the
like
dialogue doesn't
honestly,
even feel
any
like a
piece of
problem.
any piece of dialogue that is cringy, you can just you can tie it back to the fact that it's just like reading a comic book.
Yeah, and
if you
like,
think about
honestly,
that, then it's not even that
I didn't even
bad.
think it was that cringy, like, you know, going into it now.
It was just some of the
like,
Spider-Man
Also,
one-liners, I think.
it was
yeah.
It just
Clearly,
fit.
like-
It fit. I don't know. With this movie, it just fits.
and it was clearly like much more inspired by like the '60s comics, like the
Yeah.
original ones.
Yes.
There isn't a lot like from the newer stuff,
Yeah.
especially like that shows in Spider-Man 3 when they do Venom so poorly. It's like
yeah.
because the director is clearly much more interested in like the older classic stuff, and that
Yeah.
clearly shows. But yeah, like before the X-Men came out right before this, and that one is the complete opposite, where they're trying to like it's just like they're wearing leather instead, and
Well, that's actually pretty
Those
sweet.
those costumes were stupid. I have
Yeah,
to say.
I'm
I
not a
thought they
fan.
were pretty fucking slick.
No, I thought they were
Did?
stupid.
I loved the X-Men costumes.
Nope.
they're all right.
Oh my god,
Not
dude.
the ones in the
But
movies.
at the end of the
Not-
day, I
never,
always
ever,
preferred-
ever the ones in the movies.
Yes, the ones in the movies.
Nope.
No,
Yeah, dude, when Professor X is all suited up.
what? That
Okay,
never
what do you-
happened.
And we're not
In
even
first
talking
class?
about, and we're not even talking about Professor X. We're talking about all the other mutants and their
He's a mutant?
slick leather suits.
Yeah,
Mutie.
name any mutie in a slick suit, and I'll love it. I will love it.
Wolverine, I did not think he
Dude,
looked
that
good
was
in
that's better than the real Wolverine costume.
No.
Oh my god, what the fuck is the matter with
Sam
you?
just kissed my elbow. But yeah, so no.
Oh, Wolverine, dude, Wolverine in
true
that cool
shame.
black leather, dude, he looked way cooler.
No, and by that point, he wasn't even
Tony's
bulked up.
aggressively winking
No,
at
and at
me.
that point,
He's winked at me at least 32 times. It's,
and at that point, he was
No, I
still
haven't.
skinny. Like he wasn't even like big by
yeah,
then.
I also
Okay,
And so
he
in
was
that
fucking
leather's-
jacked.
No, he wasn't. Are
no,
you
I gotta say,
kidding?
I do think Tobey Maguire was the first actor to get in really good shape.
Okay, fact check it, and then this will be relevant.
Well,
I
who
don't
else
think that's
before?
true.
Oh my
Fact
Who
check
else?
it.
Name
This will be
someone else
relevant.
then.
Keep saying
Dude, you just
that.
like came up with this off the top of your head.
Yeah.
I just
Swear
looked
to
it
That's
up.
what I think.
Fact check it, or we're done with this.
I feel like
Can someone
I
else do it?
can't
I'm
name
recording.
Anybody, but I feel like I don't have nearly enough knowledge to.
Yeah,
We'll just have that information
But I
in
don't
my
want
head.
to.
There's nobody
I don't
else.
want to spread false
You're
information.
that confident that nobody else has done that.
I think so.
Oh my god.
Maybe Wesley Snipes' Blade.
There we go. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done, man.
You're
you're
shut
done.
down. Moving on.
But definitely none of the Batmans before. And George Clooney definitely did not.
You
Val
don't think he
Kilmer,
did?
Michael Keaton, no.
George
no
Clooney
way.
has never been in shape.
Well,
Actually, I don't know. If that's it just felt right.
Okay.
I mean, he's
this
always
is where
in-
this is.
he's never- I don't think
we're
he's ever
losing
been-
it. We're
Yeah,
losing
yeah,
it. We're
back to
spreading
Spider-Man.
false information right now. This
Back
is
to
bad.
Spider-Man.
yeah.
George Clooney. We're gonna get fucked for that one.
Yeah, we're getting. Oh boy.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
get-
get marked.
Guns blazing.
Yeah, YouTube will not have this.
Oh, shit. All right, let's move on. Just sweep it under the rug.
Uh,
How about that scene where Dude, get these birds out.
yeah, there's a lot of birds. Ending's great.
Oh well, real quick, how about how cool it was that we never noticed it until we watched it this time, but Peter Parker and Norman Osborn obtained their powers at the exact same
Yes.
time.
Yeah, you know the
Very
way they
great.
line up. Yeah. Peter Parker and him getting his Spider-Man powers,
It's
and even
so
Norman
sweet.
after
So
going into the
sweet.
lab and becoming the Goblin and
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
and
Very
them,
parallel.
and then after like their whole like
Yeah, then it's like you're
incidents,
seeing the story
they-
like from their they each get their own storyline.
Yeah,
It's
and then
pretty cool.
Peter Parker wakes up lying on the ground, and then after he's done with his, they go on Norman waking up after
Yeah.
lying on the ground from his little, thing. And they just line up both of them so perfectly.
It did used to bother me how it was such a huge coincidence that these like in this is like the normal world, like our normal Earth, but then these these two guys,
Spider-Man 2 took place on
but these two guys, well, I mean, like, it's not like the MCU where there's other shit
Oh yeah, I
going
remember
on.
in Thor when he
Yeah.
travels from Asgard to our normal Earth. That's my favorite part of the
But,
Wait,
like-
was it Earth or our normal?
it wasn't just Earth. It was our normal Earth. It was what you and I experience every day. It was the beauty we can call God's green Earth. That's where it took
This
place.
is our God's Earth.
Yeah, it was God's Earth. That's where most.
Okay,
of
back to it.
But like how it's just like these two people get superpowers at the exact same time, like it's such a huge coincidence. That bothered me the last time I watched it, but in this,
That bothered you?
it was just like it irked me. It really irked me.
Tony, did it irk you?
Well,
I can't say I remember it irking me.
it didn't irk me this time I watched it.
No, this time
the
felt
way
so
because
perfect.
they're playing. Yes, the parallels.
This time was a dream.
was
This
great.
time really
It's
was. It was something special.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever experience that again.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
You guys should watch it
Okay.
right now.
There was a tinge of sadness after the movie ended. I was like,
The whole room just dimmed down a little
you
bit.
clearly like you ever had that movie theaters where it's like, yeah, after when credits hit, you could just feel everyone be like, I'm never going to feel this again.
That's why I go to movies,
Oh
man.
my god.
No, you guys should watch it right now. Really, it's crazy.
Oh my god, this movie's insane.
Yeah, just keep listening to this and then also watch Spider-Man. I put.
Yeah, it'll-
Which
it'll
reminds
be
me,
fun.
Tony, maybe you should. Let's see if he's up. Snapchat call our good friend
yes. Very good idea.
Cole Hinton. Smiles, Spider-Man 1 super fan. He might not be up because it's
213.
It's 2:13. But yeah, let's get his input on this fantastic film. Ow, ooh, what the hell? Shh.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey wakey. If he doesn't answer, just say wakey wakey. We want to talk to you about the first Spider-Man movie.
I don't know if you can leave a voicemail on a Snapchat thing.
No, like type it.
Did he pick up?
No.
No, I mean it is pretty late.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey wakey, little spider.
We need your opinion on the first Spider-Man movie.
This guy loves this movie. It's too bad.
This guy loves this movie, but he stinks and we don't like it.
Those extras, I love that montage.
It's a great montage.
Yeah, that's a
dude.
pretty great montage.
They did it well. They did.
Since we couldn't get Smiles, do
phone's
one of
really
you
hot,
want to
dude.
act as Smiles?
Feel how hot my phone is right
and
now.
give Smiles his opinion?
Can you feel this?
Act on his behalf.
Sam, you want to do that?
Hell no.
Sam, come on, you can act like Smiles.
Ew.
Oh.
Tony, give it a whirl.
I don't know him
Yeah.
well enough.
He is too unpredictable. Like, I don't know what he's
Greg,
saying.
I feel like you've
Yeah,
got
Greg,
this down.
I think you.
I mean,
You
hold the phone
have
and
done
you can
this
do it.
before, so you've got this down. Okay.
I have?
Smiles, you're on.
What, guys? What do you want?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on, I have to work
So we wanna get your opinion on the first Spider-Man movie.
What did you
Oh.
think?
Why?
Kind of creepy, dude.
What do you
You
mean?
acted like you weren't gonna be good at this at all, and this is literally spot on. I'm freaking out.
Okay, back to it. Smiles.
It's so late. Why are you guys doing this right now?
We're doing a podcast right now, and you're on.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I love Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah. What was your favorite scene or part? Or
Willem
character?
Dafoe.
Really?
What about any specific scene?
I like him.
Yeah, we liked him too.
Yeah.
He
Did you ever buy that helmet?
I did. Yeah, I got Star-Lord's helmet as well and Iron Man's.
Really?
Yeah,
How much was it?
a lot of money. Way too much.
Why would you get Star-Lord's helmet?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Hey, what? I
What were you thinking?
you're putting me on spot here. Yeah, Willem Dafoe's great.
And what else? Do you like Mary
Aunt
Jane?
May, Oh.
Yeah, what about Mary Jane? Is she better than Zendaya?
of course.
There you go. See, Greg?
Oh man, I actually do like Zendaya. Just from Far From Home, she was the better improvement.
Oh,
What?
it's a failed descent.
Oh, dang.
I thought it was like he Snapchat his back.
But yeah, this was
Okay, Greg, stop hogging the airtime. We have smiles on for.
Sorry.
A reason.
Hey, yeah. Come on, Greg. Oh, I love this movie so much. It's so good. It's so better than the other ones.
So better. You're right.
I've recreated every single frame of this movie on MS Paint. That's how much I love this movie.
That would actually probably sell for a lot of money. If you recreated every scene, every frame.
How do you think I bought the Star-Lord helmet? Come on, use your brain. MS Paint got me to where I am. Full Star-Lord. I just need the leather trench coat. Yeah.
Anything to say about Spider-Man?
What? Oh, it's so good.
I think we get that. I think we got that.
I know, it's tough. I feel like he would like something really weird and specific.
And then
You
you
know.
probably hate something really weird and specific.
Yeah, like
Who are you guys talking about?
like Smiles. Like I
Smiles,
feel
yeah,
like
put him on
there's
hold.
some really he's still talking, but we can't hear him. Yeah, like it's something. I feel like it'd be something really random.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, the diner scene when she gets out of there. Love that.
I've actually been to that diner.
Yeah, I've been to every single location in this movie.
Final battle with the church scene.
I was in that abandoned church for 2 days.
You can camp out there over the weekend.
I have pics of me with Ben Parker's gravestone.
Oh my god.
Me and Joe Manganigo were there as well.
You guys went together?
Oh, yeah.
Someone yelling?
Yes, we heard someone yelling.
Shit. Roll the windows up. It's fine, guys. We're allowed to be here.
Why the fuck would I?
If this is being played in a court of law, we're allowed to be here. Okay? You can't take that away from us.
This is being played in the court of law.
This is an official. You cannot omit this. Ah, dude.
Oh, sorry.
You scared me.
You slice his hand off.
No, slice my fucking
You don't
hand
think
off.
that was directed towards us, right?
I don't think so.
He said the N-word, so probably.
We're not being that loud.
No, I don't think so.
No, we're fine. Wait, was it like a kid screaming or?
I really have
a man?
I have no idea.
I actually didn't hear anything.
I just. I couldn't even make out what.
Might have been
Yeah.
a deer.
I don't know about that. It sounded like a man.
We can't be that loud because that sounded like a good while away.
Or it was like a really close deer. Could have been a man far away or a close-up deer.
I don't know about
Far
that.
from
I don't
home.
know if those are the only two.
Far from homecoming.
Far from homecoming.
Yeah. Oof.
Homecoming is so far away. Yeah.
That's good, dude.
Sound like Jimmy Eat World. Our favorite band, all four of us agree.
Yes.
Yeah, this solid flick, solid. All right. Yeah. Oh, so you guys all like the costume?
I liked it.
That.
I liked it.
Ah.
I was never the
Watching
biggest
it
fan.
again, I think a big reason why the costume kind of had that look that it did have, because it does have a very unique look.
Yeah.
I think it probably had that look to help with the CGI, because like it seemed like the CGI was like really working with just because the costume in like even in the
CGI
normal
was pretty
scenes.
seamless.
Yeah, because like the costume in a normal scene without when it, like there's no CGI on him, it looks a little off. It looks like it should kind of be
Yeah.
in a computer world. So I think they do that to make it.
I don't know.
The
Overall,
transitions
just
not
the
look as
design
weird.
of it and the material. It's mainly the material
You
that
just
it's
like,
made
how
out
the
of.
fuck did he make that? You know.
The material
that's
that he
what's so
okay,
cool.
that's not my gripe. It's just
No, I definitely feel
the
that.
way
I'm like,
it
how did
looks.
he
Like
make
I'm not
that?
the biggest fan of it.
See, I think it's my third favorite. I think the one in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is pretty great
No,
too.
that one is. That's the only thing that's good about that movie.
Yeah.
I'll even say
Yeah,
that.
that is pretty cool.
That is the only thing that's good about that
But
movie. Is that costume.
the homecoming costume is the best. I mean,
I'm trying to remember it.
it's genius. Like the way they do the eyes.
Oh, that was
That
cool,
alone
yeah.
is like makes it number one.
Yeah,
Just because
yeah.
they can
Sweet.
finally have the expression.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look weird. Like
True.
it looks. They did so
Yeah,
good.
that was
Yeah.
really cool. That was
And
impressive.
It just. I think it's got the. Like I like the dark red with the blue. It just really pops. And like
Mhm.
I think that's a great costume.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's number one for me.
This one, it just looks too plasticky, and I don't know. There's just something about it I don't like. The
think my-
design is just boring to me.
I think my least favorite is the one in the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. That one's weird.
Oh yeah, I know that the weird,
remember.
the eyes
the-
were weird as fuck.
the
on
eyes
that.
were yellow.
Wait, not yellow.
They
what?
were yellow, yeah.
Or they were just
look it
they
up.
were just they were just like these weird glasses, dude.
Yeah, it's just they were trying too hard to be different,
Yeah.
and it just did not look.
Which is
good.
really, it's really not that hard to mess up a Spider-Man costume,
Yeah, there's so many great ones.
and you can design it in so many ways. So the fact that they did that in Amazing Spider-Man just shows you just how fucking awful that series is.
Yeah. Oh god, thank God people were mad he wasn't in Civil War. What
You
the
fucking kidding?
Andrew
You
Garfield.
wanted Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield's English
When-
ass?
I bet
in
the whole
fucking
cast would have
Civil
hated
War?
him.
yeah.
They'd have been like, "You're the worst part of this movie."
Yeah, because, like, I remember when it was announced Spider-Man was, like, part of Marvel now. People were like, bring Andrew Garfield back. There was, like, a petition.
No, Jesus.
Thank God. Because, you know, those petitions always
Why
work,
has he
so I'm
earned
glad
that?
one
What,
didn't
what
work
has he
out.
done to earn
Yeah,
that, honestly?
Andrew Garfield, you didn't earn
What
shit.
has he done?
Tobey Maguire had
Yeah,
the
he got
fucking
2 movies and he did
claw
not
for his
prove
part.
shit.
No, terrible
He
man.
was also born...
Terrible man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate those movies.
Those movies fucking suck.
Yeah, fuck those stupid movies.
And
So-
you know what I realized?
what?
Electro,
Okay, no,
worst
listen up.
Spider-Man
Uh,
villain.
No, listen up right now because I'm gonna show you proof that the shitty Amazing Spider-Man movies, they actually did a slap in the face to the original one, like in a very specific way.
Okay.
What?
So remember in this first one we were just watching?
Wait, what do you mean a slap in the face?
Just
Now
Just
I'm
listen
let
up.
him go,
scared.
man.
Listen up.
Just let him roll. Just
I'm
let him
No,
roll.
it's gonna make you hate the Amazing Spider-Man even more. I guarantee
okay,
it.
Good.
So you know how in the first movie we just watched, when Spider-Man first saves Mary Jane, like from that falling building thing, she's like falling, he like jumps after her and grabs her. You remember that?
Mhm.
So then he like does the thing where he like shoots his web up and they like gently like coast down.
Yeah.
And then he like lets her off. Well, I think they were like making fun of that in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 when Gwen Stacy dies. Remember how she's falling and he like goes to do the web and the web hits her, but she like snaps her neck or whatever and dies anyway. I think that was a direct slap in the
Ooh,
face to the
actually,
Sam Raimi films.
I would have to disagree.
Yeah, I'm with Greg.
Because that is like exactly how she died in the
That's
comics.
exactly how she died in the comics.
Oh, dude, I thought I was so smart.
Yeah, her
You
neck
have no idea
gets
how
snapped.
smart
That's
I
a-
just thought.
That's actually
That's one of the that's
actually-
one of the
yeah.
best parts about like Gwen Stacy and like Peter Parker's relationship, like in the comics. And okay, you know what? Not in the movie. What am I fucking saying?
I think
But-
that scene was done well, aside from Green
No,
Goblin.
I don't know. Green Goblin fucking ruined that.
Any
But-
any scene he's in, dude, was really
Oh,
bad.
he was
But
so fucking
so bad.
horrendous.
But yeah, no, that's like a pivotal moment for just like Spider-Man in general.
Yeah,
like, in the comics.
I thought.
Cause like he was the one that literally kind of killed her,
Mm-hmm.
and that
It's like,
just hit him
oh.
so hard. And then
Yeah.
he met Mary Jane afterwards, you know. But like that was so huge for him, and I don't know. Gwen Stacy was good in those movies, even
Yeah. It's too
Even-
bad they probably won't do in the MCU ones though.
no,
Which
no,
that could have been so. They would have done that so. Her like that death in those movies would have been fucking like that
Oh,
would have
yeah, you're
got
right.
you.
Yeah,
Could you? Could you imagine if Zendaya dies?
I'd be
Zendaya
happy.
did
I'm like,
Zendaya?
thank God.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Spoiler alert, Zendaya.
You'll see those headlines everywhere.
Snapchat.
Zendaya, is it over?
Oh, we never even really talked about. I mean, there's. Well, no, this
Calling
is
us
like
out?
this. I mean, this is like unanimously loved. But J.K. Simmons as
J.
J. Jonah
Jonah
Jameson.
He was great. He
I
was
mean,
in the
come
movie
on.
a little too
He was
little.
in a lot less than I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was in it
completely
more, honestly.
By the second and third one, they definitely know.
Man,
like, they
even
got,
the third one, he's so good in that.
yeah. He's just
you know the air arms?
Yeah, I was like,
It is so fucking hard. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm
It is hard to fucking breathe.
Let's turn it low.
Yeah, maybe like crack a window or something.
I'll crack yours.
Thank you.
It's not that cracked, but
see, I'm close to it.
yeah, he's so good. He's so
Yeah, he
fucking
really is
good.
great.
Like, oh
No one can do that better.
yes. Elizabeth Banks.
Who?
Yeah,
She's
who's that?
Betty Brant.
What? Oh, she's fucking great. I don't know. She's such a big actor,
Yeah,
and she has such a small role in those movies.
Yeah,
It's pretty
even
weird.
by
Yeah, that is
even
weird.
like by Spider-Man 3, she's a pretty big deal,
Yeah.
and she's still
Seriously.
kind of not really in it that much.
Not at all.
And she was kind of Peter Parker's first love interest in the comics.
Mhm,
so.
Yeah.
Although, yeah. So, yeah, just. All right, I think we got everything.
Let's just check.
Any-
Let's go back. Let's
Any,
go back over our list. What did we talk about? Did we talk about how romantic Peter was? Check.
Yeah.
Did we talk
Yeah.
about how good the Green Goblin was? Check.
Yep.
Check.
Did we talk about?
Check.
Yes. Did we talk about? I think we got it.
Yeah. Now here, this is for the time. Who wants to pick the next? the next.
We don't know yet.
Well, I think we should do it at the end of the episode. I think that's fun.
No.
Because then we'll
Sure,
know
we
what's
have to
next.
come up with a movie
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it's fun. Come on. One of you can pick the next one. I think it's fun to do it at
Okay,
the end of the
okay.
episode.
I like it.
Because then it's
Alright.
like, oh, you know what's coming
The
next.
next episode, the next movie.
Tony, I guess you're picking then, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it.
Oh, I'm excited.
The
Oh,
next
shit.
movie that we are going to watch is going to be
Oh my god.
a really good one. It's the best.
Ooh.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh my god.
And
Holy shit.
it's gonna have to be. Are you sitting down? I'd be sitting down for this
We're all
one.
in the car.
Yeah, because this one's gonna be a doozy.
Right?
We're gonna watch the next movie that we're gonna. The next episode
Oh my.
is going to be.
This is the biggest tease on the planet.
It's going to be themed around the movie. Jurassic Park 2.
What? Sorry, we had to pause it for a second. We're not doing Jurassic Park
Yeah, I
2.
veto that shit. I'm picking the movie
You guys were
now.
screaming at me for
No,
3 minutes.
it
straight.
has to be. We were excited. It's not good. It has to be a superhero movie.
I
Wait, it
thought-
has to be a
They were
superhero
really
movie?
yelling at me.
Oh,
These
I
guys were
thought.
really
I
yelling
thought.
at me.
I thought we should. I mean, I mean.
Yeah,
thought-
I mean, you
that's
tell
what we
me.
mostly watch.
Okay.
I mean, it. I don't know.
we're gonna do. Does it have to be a good movie?
No, it can be bad. It can be good. It can be amazing. It can
This
be
is
awful.
gonna be a movie that I know Tony hasn't seen in a while.
Ooh.
I know you've probably seen recently because you binged all the movies or some shit. But
Okay.
I know it's a movie
James
that I haven't
Bond.
seen in a while, and I have a very negative opinion on Thor 1.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
I have that on
That is
DVD
a
as
good
well.
Thor 1, I saw it once. I did not like it, and I know you haven't seen it in a long time.
I would
Tony.
like to watch Thor 1
It's
again.
been a while since
I
I've
haven't
seen it.
It's been a while for you too?
forever.
Maybe a year.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Dude, I don't think I've seen it since like maybe a year or two after it came out.
Yeah,
Wow.
same here.
It's been a while. I remember it's like, yeah, it's
It's not gonna be as riveting of a watch as Spider-Man 1, obviously, but
but it will provide interesting conversation.
and insight.
And most importantly, wisdom. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
Yes. Thanks for listening, guys.